All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start out this video by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the bishops, a great millstone that rule well, that teach well, while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. And I also want to say shalom to the elect and shalom to the Akwaf, which are the sisters that are sincere in your children. Shalom. And in today's video, as you can see, is going to be another emergency alert, another update on, the things that are taking place in the earth, far as like with World War III and the things of that nature, which World War III is prophecy. It is the main prophecy, the last prophecy to fulfill before the return of our Lord, Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. So I'm going to be going into basically the things that are taking place on the geopolitical involving, this World War III that's kicking up. Because as we know, World War III has already started, of course. That's why you got all of these different nations moving tanks, moving artillery, stealth bombers, all types of different things, submarines to certain parts and areas of the earth. And other nations are doing this as well. All these nations are preparing and gearing themselves up because we're already in World War III. It just, that last judgment is not going to come till ultimately to that MOTB and Jacob Troubles ensues. That's when the Lord is going to allow that nuclear destruction to happen. But as we can see, World War III is basically already started, So I'm going to read the title of this video. And it said, emergency alert. Trump's doomsday plane flies to a bunker and Iran leaders threatens U.S. heavy blow, And I'm going to get one of these things that I uploaded, One of these posts I uploaded comments, Salakia, not comment, but it was a post that I uploaded on the channel. And basically Iran has been getting bold, man, because, ultimately they got Russia bagging them up with a lot of firepower, a lot of artillery and things of that nature. So, we see this thing kicking up, man, So, I uploaded this 52 minutes ago. As you can see, this happened today at 8:46, so it basically happened yesterday. But you see, it says suspected missile cargo ship arrives in Iran from China. So basically all of America's enemies are basically supplying Iran with the might and military strength that they need to ultimately bring forth this third world war, just in case. And China has nuclear weapons as well as Russia. And I wouldn't put it past that a lot of these countries ain't provide Iran with those certain weapons in case the U.S. does strike them so that Iran can strike the U.S. with those. But we know that ultimately, like I said, again, these things won't take place till that MOTB is made mandatory. And a majority of these people in America are chipped up. Then these judgments will take place, right? And then here go another one, that I uploaded, going into how Trump's threats to Iran that there will be bombing comes amid new B-2 stealth bomber moves, right? And we've seen that he moved at least, I believe, 8 of those stealth bombers to, what's the name of that base over there in the Middle East, or what they call the Middle East. We know that's not the name of it. Diego Garcia, right? He moved 8 stealth bombers over there. And those stealth bombers can be loaded with thermonuclear warheads or thermonuclear missiles, man, or bombs, gravity bombs, which are those missiles that the United States has, nuclear missiles that can be dropped from a helicopter, basically, or one of these stealth bombers they took over there towards Iran. So, I mean, we see all of these things happening, man, and they will happen because ultimately these things are Bible prophecy. So, I mean, all of these things will fulfill sooner or later, man, So, like I said, I want to say under the 1976 Copyright Act, fair use. I'm not getting paid for this video. It's only for educational purposes only. So, with that being said, fair use. We're going to get into this video, see what the guy Greg's talking about, basically.
Guys, it's Greg here, aka NY Prepper. It is Monday, March 31st, 2025, and I have an emergency alert to share with you guys. Right now it is 16:30 Eastern Time here in the United States, and we have some major breaking news coming in from the Middle East. So in case you missed the big news yesterday, Trump threatened to severely bomb Iran if they don't come to the negotiation.
Right. And the Lord said it'll be right there. Let me go to St. Matthew 24:6, man, NLT. One of my favorite precepts I love bringing out, because, well, all the precepts I love bringing out, but, specific ones I bring out, all the time because these are the times we're living in, man. And that Matthew 24:6, until these events actually take place, which they will, and they're going to come soon, sooner than we expect. Trust and believe that. But they're just talking about it now. But action is about to, there's about to be a lot of action that's about to take place. These people are not just talking. The military getting all of their soldiers ready, getting all of their bombs active and things of that nature. They're not just doing these things just to cut them off. They will, rush again their nuclear missiles ready. Iran, China, North Korea, all of these different countries, they're getting them prepared for a reason. Pakistan, they ultimately have nuclear weapons as well. They're preparing them again. Theirs ready. All of these nations are doing these things for a reason because they will be used, man, soon to come, right? So this is Matthew 24:6 NLT. And you will hear of wars and threats of wars, but don't panic. Yea, these things must take place, but the end won't follow immediately, of course, because we know though these things will take place, before that ultimate destruction that has to happen, which is going to be the destruction of Babylon the Great, as it tells you in 2 Peter 3:10, and Revelation 18 and various other precepts and scriptures throughout the Bible. It tells you the destruction of America, man. That won't come until, like I said, that MOTB and Jacob's trouble comes. But like I said, we ultimately seeing these things speed up as well. You got Donald Trump basically just said, I don't know if he said it, but I seen a post implying that he said that, April the 20th, he can possibly bring in martial law, man. So just imagine if he really does bring in the Insurrection Act and on April the 20th, which is today's March the 31st, man. That's 20 days from now, man. So like I said, in the next month, we could be looking at a totally different world out here, man, and people still playing, man, thinking things a game, and stuff of that nature, man. But the Lord is ultimately bringing these prophecies to pass, man. The
Middle East. So in case you missed the big news yesterday, Trump threatened to severely bomb Iran if they don't come to the negotiating table with their nuclear program. And this morning, in response to that, Iran's supreme leader, the Ayatollah Khamenei, said that the U.S. would suffer a heavy blow if it bombed Iran. Okay, so the supreme leader of Iran, the Ayatollah Khamenei, saying that the U.S. would suffer a heavy blow. Now, over the weekend, the Iranians threatened to strike the...
Right, and we just heard that. They saying basically, if you saying you're going to attack us, we're going to attack you. And they have the capabilities and the weaponry to attack the U.S. because, like I said, they're being supplied by Russia and China, like I just showed you on that post. They're being supplied by all of these other superpowers and nations. So they definitely do have the potential and the might to bomb and do whatever else that the United States feel they can do. Iran can do it just as well. So all of these, we seeing the downfall of America, man. This place is done. Like I said, the only thing we waiting on now to happen basically is Jacob Trouble and his ship to be implemented. But America is done, man. This place is about to be destroyed. Like I said, the Apostle Tahar said he doesn't get his place to, he'll be surprised if we make it to 2027. Like I said, and that's facts, man. Seeing everything that's happening and how it's fulfilling and the quickness of these things being pushed forward, all for the elect's sake. We know that, man, if this place really does seize 2 more years, man, then the Lord really is having mercy upon this place. Because I can see this place going out. And it's just me speaking ignorantly. Like I said, ultimately, none of us know the time or the day when the Lord will return. But, man, everything is pointing to, man, it can happen within a year, man. Within a year. I say it can happen anywhere between next year, 2026, and things of that nature. But like I said, that's just me speaking ignorantly of what I want to happen. Ultimately, I want the Lord to return. We all want the Lord to return soon, man, so we can get up out of this. But like I said, we only just got a few more things to wait for and to happen and things of that nature. But let me get another precept. Revelations 11:14. And it said, the second woe is past, which is World War II, man. It already happened. It already took place in 1939 through 1945, right? 6 years. And behold, the third woe, which is the Third World War, which will be a nuclear war, cometh quickly, man. And it's already started, as we can see. It just haven't escalated to the point of missiles being launched, because that won't happen till, like I said, Jacob's Trouble and the MOTB is made mandatory. But then again, like I said, we see all of these prophecies fulfilling, man, quickly. So, I mean, who knows when these bombs can be shot over here, man? Who knows when the digital system can come? Because like I said, if you brothers been paying attention to everything that's going on around the earth and watching the apostles and elders and the other brothers' videos, the Akim that's keeping up with the events as well, we already see Donald Trump signing off on, things to bring in digital currency. And he been doing a lot of things. Since he got in office, he did a lot of things in the course of those 2.5 months he been in there. So, I mean, prophecy is speeding up like never before, man. And we know ultimately this man will strike Iran, man. It's inevitable. It will happen. And ultimately that's going to bring Ezekiel 38 into fruition, which is going to make Russia join in the fight. Because we know that Iran is part of the BRICS nation, which is funded and founded by Russia, So Russia is not going to allow one of their key partners in business to be attacked, man. So when the U.S. finally does attack Iran, which will happen very soon, then that's when all hell is going to break loose, man. And it's coming soon. So we're going to get back into this video, listen to a little bit more of it.
The Gulf of America, which they called the Gulf of Mexico, and they put out a warning to all U.S. bases in the Middle East, including bases in Turkey and other allied nations, that they would potentially be hit by missiles in a retaliatory strike. And the Iranians also threatened to bomb Diego Garcia or strike it with missiles, where we currently have 7 B-2 stealth bombers sitting on the tarmac waiting for the order from Trump to bomb Iran's nuclear sites. Now, in order to bomb Iran's nuclear sites, they're going to need those stealth bombers, because that's the only platform capable of delivering the conventional bunker buster, the massive ordnance penetrator, which can penetrate 200 feet of concrete. And it's equipped with a smart fuse that can sense voids underground and automatically detonate. So it can sense when it penetrates deep enough to reach a bunker or a tunnel, and then it detonates, okay? And right now, this afternoon, we have a U.S. presidential doomsday plane up in the air that went...
Well, yeah, that's pretty much everything he was saying, in today's video. You brothers and sisters know the name of the channel. I do updates on his videos all the time. So if you want to finish watching this video, you can go watch it, because it's pretty long, and I'm not going to allow the whole video to be played, obviously. But, that's pretty much everything that I have for the day. It was just a little update, letting you brothers and sisters know what time it is in the earth, what times we are living in, and how much more prophecies and things are speeding up, man. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything. Till the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect.